I'm Rick, and I'm a photographer. Things are really a lot different on this side of the camera than they are on that side. I've got some huge things in the making right now. So like, hit subscribe, and then make sure you hit that notification bell. Boom! Been doing photography for about 11 years. I specialize in automotive, landscape, and architectural. Anything you can probably think of. And if I haven't shot it yet, hopefully one day I will. And sometimes I get to shoot humans as well. I never really planned on being a photographer. It was not anything I woke up one morning and went, hey, I think I want to be a photographer. My son and I were doing music back in about 2009. We had some label interests. Obviously, they want pictures. We had a couple different photographers from the area, but it just wasn't what I was thinking. I had an idea in my head and I wanted it to come out. So my daughter goes down, she buys a camera, a Nikon D5000, the flip out screen, remember those? Awesome. And she took our first pics, and then it was up to me to do the edits on it. I was the one with the vision. They were horrible. I ended up using her camera. She says I took it. Next thing you know, I had my first paying gig. It wasn't much, but hey, it paid something, gave me a chance to get out. But let me just say this, it was definitely a learning experience. I probably spent the first couple of years learning everything the wrong way or even backwards. You know, maybe I should go back to school for this, because back then, there were a lot of people going to school for photography, for graphic design, and implementing those tools that they learned into photography. And I thought, you know what, maybe somehow, some way this might legitimize what I'm doing. So I considered going back to school. That lasted about that long. You don't need a degree in photography. You just don't. You need a lot of heart. You need a lot of passion. You need a lot of patience. But more than anything else, you need to have drive. It's really easy to get discouraged. And that's the one thing that you have to push beyond. Because everybody and their brother right now is a photographer. They have cell phones, they have cameras, they have everything that they need right now at their disposal. And the cell phones are putting out some pretty amazing pics. So it's no wonder that people are, drawn into photography, because everybody can be a photographer now. But here's the thing. It takes a special eye, it takes a special person, and it takes a special gift in order to do photography, and then to do it the right way. For me, it's taken me a long time to get from point A to point B. And to be very honest with you, I'm somewhere in the middle. It would be really easy for me to get discouraged when I see other photographers that are doing things that I don't understand how they achieved that look. How they get that way is by one thing, and that is practice. They repeatedly just do it. So that would be my encouragement for you. Pick up your camera and just keep snapping pics. Is it a lot of hard work? Yes. Do you have to do things sometimes that you don't necessarily want to do? Yes. And yes, more often than not, especially in the beginning, you're going to have to do things for next to nothing, and even at times for free. But if you look at it like this, all you're doing is paying your dues. It will all come back in the end, one way or the other. So whether it's a monetary thing or whether it's in the knowledge of photography, it will all come back to you, because you can't lose. You just can't. The more that you take pics, the more experience you're gaining. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace out.